So I had a bullish bias today. I had a bullish bias. Um, Off of market open, we came extending out of this 30-minute gap. We invested on NQ, but for me personally, I didn't really care about us doing that. We were extending out of 15-minute as well. We made these basically almost relative equal highs. I could still consider these relative equal highs on ES with these previous day highs, which was also an external draw. Well, obviously it's external draw because it's previous day highs, but it's previous day highs, and it's we with this internal high we made almost relatively equal highs. Price is placed up. We have all of these low resistance. We have these three low resistance draws right here that are very pretty close. Price right here, break structure to the upside. We come into equilibrium. I was waiting for a 15-minute for value gap, but we just didn't come into it. And potentially this 5-minute for value gap fill. Price wanted to, but um, this PD array got filled. I entered off of this inverse, and stops right here, and I targeted right here. I don't know if I was being greedy with the targets. At least I don't think I was, because I was thinking if ES was to if ES was to take these out, then we'll probably at least come up to here. Then I just put stops break even. Price ended up just dumping straight towards my stop loss. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling emotional that day a bit. I mean, I still entered rationally and logically, but I was feeling emotional. So when we were coming to draw down, we came down here. I just closed the trade. I mean, not closed the trade. I closed the charts. I just didn't want to look at it and decided to look at it later, which was a good choice because I wasn't focusing on the trade too much. I was focusing less and just detaching myself from the trade. Why did we jump down? Dump down? I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie, like I entered logically, rationally, but this situation was a bit, it was a bit weird. It was a bit odd. Hold on one second. All right. So, anyways, yeah, it's just. I mean, the only thing I see is that doesn't always mean like, just because of that doesn't. All right, I'm gonna explain it first. So when you see price come like this, and the other one is right here, this because we're having a lot of buy orders, or not, we're not having enough buy orders to move up price on this pair. We're probably gonna have bearish SMT because that's what the SMT is. We don't have enough buy orders. We don't have enough sell orders. All right, we can create bearish SMT, but if we don't change order flow to the downside, I don't really care. So what we didn't do that here, and I've entered off of this multiple times. The only difference here in this situation is I believe we didn't fill up PD area those times. I will analyze it again. And also, the other times it was one at all-time highs. The one like this was at all-time highs. Both filled the PD array. Like this one was a fair value gap, and this was fair value gap or equilibrium. Like or equilibrium. All right. So uh we did have a proper full 1 minute change order flow cycle on both pairs, but it's probably like the thing that makes it iffy again is probably looking off of what worked. The only difference, the only difference would be looking at what worked The only difference would be is that there's no PD array fill here. So what am I think? What am I doing? I'm thinking this pair didn't get a this pair didn't get PDA refill, correct? The last time it worked, we got a PDA refill. The last time it worked, we were at all-time highs or approaching all-time highs. So it was a stronger draw. Yes, these are strong draws of low resistance, but again, this happening can signal a strong bearish SMT. I don't really care if we don't I don't really care if we don't change order flow to the downside to be like bearish or not to not enter. But again, so in summary is both. I'd rather maybe in the future is that's what I should do is wait for both pairs to fill a PD array. So here, if it doesn't fill a 5-minute gap, I'm not entering. Mainly this pair. If this doesn't fill a 5-minute gap, I'm not entering. Here, if it wasn't to fill equilibrium, I mean, that's kind of fine because it's the beginning of the move. I don't trade when it's like that, and then we have a small retracement without filling a PD rate. Anyways, the continuation moves. This is just the beginning of the moves. Unless. Yeah, this is like a hard thing. I can't really find something specific other than I guess I just should watch out for that and like note these trades. If it maybe I'll take this setup again if it comes in the future, but if it fails again, maybe like I will not maybe obviously I should keep it in mind. But again, future references. I believe this is probably low probable. Like one more time, I'm gonna explain it. If one pair launches up and the other pair is not making any movement, that we have a potential bearish SMT because there's not a live bottom horse. I don't really care if we don't change order flow, but I won't enter if we don't fill a PD array on both pairs. For this one, since it's the one that launched up, when we are later in the move, I don't like us filling an equilibrium leg like this. So we go down, up, we go down, we go up, we feel this new equilibrium, this form. I would not take a trade off of that. On continuation legs, I only take a trade off of a fair value gap fill. It's just what I've learned. So I really don't know if I should implement this again because for the 30th time, I don't know if this is just a probability thing or if it's something I should really learn from. I mean, the 4-hour was a bit like different, or at least I can say that hourly. But yeah, the 4-hour too. Look at the difference. We're much lower. And the thing about it is we formed a 4-hour SMT and closed bullish on both of these. So yeah, this is actually something I can't figure out, and that's okay. I don't really need to figure it out. I'm still gonna put effort in figuring it out, but at the end of the day, it could just be a probability side of the things. But there's always something to learn from. So I'm still gonna keep studying this trade deeply. If I really can't find anything, then it's fine. News today, we had NFP. Didn't really do shit. This is NFP. But yeah.